Hello creative people, welcome to Adwitiya Fashion World.
In this video you are going to watch drafting of a princess line bodice. These are required measurements and these measurements were belonging to a 27-year-old woman. You can replace these with your own measurements. I am doing paper pattern here. It was on fold. Now I am marking bodice length. Its actual length was 15 inches, but here I am adding 1 inch extra for stitching margin. Now here I am marking shoulder measurement. Here I followed a simple formula that I divided shoulder measurement with 2. If your measurement was 15 inches, then divide it with 2 and subtract 2 inches so that you will get 5.5 inches and mark it like this. Now with same measurement I am squaring it up. Now I am marking upper chest measurement. Here also I followed a simple formula that I divided upper chest with 4 and added half inch for that. If your upper chest measurement was 33, then divide it with 4, then add 0.5 inch. Then you will get 8.75 inch, then mark it like this. Here I am marking same 8.75 inches at down. Now I am joining these two lines with help of ruler. Now I am going to make front armhole. In this way, measure this line and mark half of it. Then make that half into another half. Then make a diagonal line like this and mark a center point on this diagonal line. Then from that mark measure half inch towards inside and mark it. Then by using French curve, draw front armhole curve. You may think that you can draw directly by marking center point on that line, but don't do that because it will vary according to your measurements. It may come bit inside or bit outside, so don't mark directly on the line. This was a front armhole. Now I am marking length of dart highest point. It was 10 inches, so here I am marking that 10 inches. It is dart highest point. Now I am marking length of underburst. It is 13 inches. Now I am making horizontal lines from that mark. Here I am marking a point that is on chest divided by 10. If your on chest measurement was 34, then divide it with 10, you will get 3.4 inches. Then mark it and make a horizontal line like this. Now please remember this measurement 3.4 inches. I will give you a simple calculation here. If your waist round was 29 inches, then divide it with 4. That means 29 divided by 4, you will get 7.25 inches, and subtract 1 inch from that, you will get 6.25 inch. Then subtract 3.4 inches from that. You remember 3.4 inch from where we took? This was that measurement, 3.4 inches. So subtract that 3.4 inches here, then you will get 2.85 inches. Convert this calculation according to your measurements. Now mark that 2.85 inches like this. Then make a vertical line with help of ruler. Now with help of French curve, draw a curve like this. Then make a shape here in this way. Convert all formulas and measurements according to you. Now here I am marking shoulder strap. I marked about 2.5 inch along with stitching margin. Now I am marking front neck length. I will mark diagonally. It was 7 inches, so here I am marking it. Now I will square it up. Now you can make any neck design within this box. It will act as a guideline for you. Now I am cutting my paper pattern. We don't require this part while stitching, so remove it. Then continue our pattern cutting. Before cutting, I added 1.5 inch seam allowance. So these were two side parts. And this was the center part. Here it is very important point. Note that while marking on fabric, add 1/2 inch stitching margin, like I will show you now. Like this, add 1/2 inch stitching margin only at sides, remaining will be same as it is. So trace it as like a pattern, but on sides please add 1/2 inch stitching margin. And same for here also. only at sides add half-inch stitching margin, remaining all other will be same. And for these side parts, increase length about half-inch. Please note these points. I hope this video will be helpful. So if you want to see these dress pics, you can follow me on Instagram. This is how I marked on my fabric. You can also mark it on fold, but as I have to do some embroidery on this, I marked on open fabric. So please do like, share and subscribe.